So here we have the Triumph Explorer XR. Now this is the big brother of the Triumph Tiger Explorer range. 1215cc. It's the most impressive part of the bike is the engine. Sounds great, lots of power right from the bottom, right the way through the rev range. It's got loads of torque. This engine's not short of power. We've been doing lots of touring roads up in the Scottish Highlands and it's been easy. Like I said, the engine is impressive. So this is the XR model. It's really made for the roads, so we stayed on the road, made sure that we took all types of roads, tight, twisty, bumpy. This bike did all of that without a problem. It's a very comfortable stance. Huge bars, big seat, and you're sat right in the bike. You're not sat on top of it. The seat has some adjustment here for taller riders. I'm 5'9", and I actually found the bike was definitely tall enough for me. You've got a big adjustable windscreen here, which is the electronic. You can alter that. I've actually had that quite high during the adventure and the wind just sails right over my head. No fatigue from wind buffeting. You've got some big comfy foot pegs. Now you've got a big passenger seat here at the back. I actually didn't take a passenger, just put my luggage there and a tent. Lots of grab rails, things to clip to. Very easy to take luggage on this motorcycle. So you've got a very clear display. You've got a mix of analog and digital. I love the analog rev counter, real old school but very clear. Love seeing that needle just flicking by. And then some very clear display there for speed. And also giving you information there for all of the different modes that you've got here just on your left handlebar. Press the information button and you can scroll through a bunch of different modes, bike modes, display modes, and also other bits of information. Very easy to scroll through, very clear from the display. Different models in the XR range and in the Explorer range come with up to 5 different rider modes. On this bike you've only got road and rain. We had a bit of both of that in Scotland, so I could flick between the two. Both of them work, no problem. On other models you can adjust the suspension, you can adjust the riding modes. This one's quite basic but still lots of fun. Now you've got adjustable ABS, you can turn the ABS on or off. I rode with them both. I found that the ABS was a little intrusive on the rear, not intrusive at all on the front when the ABS was on. I found that the rear brake was really good, really strong. For most points I just used the gears and a bit of rear brake and it was ample to slow the bike down. The front brake does work very well. It's got good stopping power. It lacked a little bit of feel initially when you first pulled in the lever, but then really came on strong, stopped the bike very fast. In true Explorer fashion, this one comes with a shaft drive. You can get lots of miles, no maintenance. For anybody who's going to do a lot of miles on a motorcycle, the shaft drive is always a plus. Awesome suspension by WP. I found it a little on the soft side as a standard, but lots of adjustment from the WP suspension, so you can just tweak that for your own rider mode and for your own preferences, road conditions, etc. So really easy to adjust. Again, this model is fairly basic. It didn't come with heated hand grips or heated seats, but you can get those creature comforts. Even the passenger seat can be heated as well. The clutch is light, no fatigue. Wheels, we've got a 17-inch in the rear and a 19 in the front. I like the 19 being in the front, especially if you're going to take this bike off-road. That's going to help. We don't have the right tyres on really to take this bike off-road and do it justice, but like I said, the XC model has all of those features and is much more off-roadable. The XC model also comes with spoked wheels, again making those super strong and allowing you to go more off-road. A little bit of the bike that I found that I didn't like was the actual weight of the machine. I felt it was heavy. Not so much to kind of flick around once you're rolling on the road, even though it was a little bit more difficult to go through some of the fast switchbacks, but just generally to just maneuver the bike around at low speeds. The bike was heavy. It comes in at just over 240 kilograms, so it's not a light machine. I think small people, small riders are going to struggle a little bit maneuvering this bike around. Love the tubular frame on this, very stylish, really well made. The rear subframe, however, is welded to the main beam of the frame. It's not a separate unit, so if you were to drop it and twist the subframe, unfortunately you're going to need to change the whole frame, not just the subframe. It's got side stand, center stand, pretty easy to put on the main stand. You've got a big kickstand here on this side, and just with these grab rails goes onto the center stand, no problem at all. Mirrors, I've got lots of vision out of the mirrors, feeling like very secure, being able to see what's around me and at the back of me, so nice feature. So overall, what you're going to get from the 1200 XR model here with the Triumph is a well-built motorcycle, a super strong, grunty, powerful 3-cylinder motor that sounds fantastic and gives you power all the way through the rev range, adjustable suspension, a comfy ride, no fatigue, a very enjoyable motorcycle. If you get this, you're going to have a blast.